Well, certainly Bruce Cassidy knows the tendencies of Seattle, but looks for his team to play their game, dictate the pace here early.
Opening face-off tonight, sponsored by the Richard Harris Law Firm. Underway from the Fortress. It's the finale of a 5-game road trip for Seattle. Won 3 of the first 4 before the loss in Utah, including a good win in LA. Ending the Kings just their 5th regulation home loss. Down low, Tolvin and put it wide for the VGK. Ben Hutton, wrist shot, blocked down low. Howman trying to get there, a backhand as the cord came across. Kakko, Mahura, Kakko on the wall. Mahura straight away with a wrist shot. Save made Hill, rebound on the slot. And Holtz to the boards, jams it out. Mahura quickly up ahead to Beniers. Matty Beniers sitting on the cusp of 20 goals for the 2nd time in his career. Asamon shot, kicked out by Hill. Asamon, you see his reaction. Thought he had some room on the glove side of Hill. Howden leads the Golden Knights on the move. Driving wide, center net. Barbashev scores! Ivan Barbashev buries it for his 22nd, and it's 1-0 Vegas.
Lucky play behind. This is after a turnover, and Asamon of Seattle had a great chance. Good play by Howden as he's going to come wide. There's that middle lane by Stone, and the puck kind of bounces off his stick, and it's Barbashev driving the middle lane. And it went off the stick in front of one of the Seattle players, right to Barbashev as Decord still caught on the left side. He puts it in.
Looking for more with Hurdle, Saad, and Dorofeev up front. Tomas Hurdle along the wall. Trying to feed it out to the point. Theodore around. Dorofeev holds, shoots, and that may have hit the post on the short side. Beniers pressured by Waugh. Dunn feeds it around. And Adam Larson lobs it out. Loose puck to Beniers. With Tolvin and Kakko. Kakko walking in, and a save made by Hill. Real good look for Kakko. Puck loose to Waugh. And now Pearson starts it out. Makes his way down the wing. Driving wide. He centered it just out of the reach of Kolasar. Dvorak down in deep. Pulls up. Throws it towards the net. Montour to keep it alive. Eberle in deep. Schwartz works it out top. Montour lets it rip. And a glove save Hill. His feet tipped away by Pearson. Kakko runs it down a little further. McNabb can't clear. Kakko down low. Tolvin in. Patient. Shot. Save made Hill. 7:18 to go in the first. Good save by Adin Hill. He's been sharp in the first period, denying Ellie Tolvin. Puck off the glass to Barbashev. Now Howden. Out high, Hannafin has room. Walks in. Shot and a glove save to Cord. Got a good look at the wrist shot. Golden Knights in their penultimate home game of the regular season. Leading Seattle 1-0. Hurdle trying to fight his way in front. Put it off the outside of the net. Alexander Holtz back the other way. Karlsson snaps it around the boards for Smith. Hutton a long wrist shot on. Turned away by Decord. Holtz bumped by Larson. Puck loose. Smith the drive and a save Decord. Much more short-term than long-term. Theodore dancing his way in. A little backhander missed the net. McNabb throws it on goal, and that's turned away by Decord. And personal best for him. But over 29 minutes the other night in Colorado. Down low, Tolvin and backhands it towards the net. Whitecloud to move it the other way to Hurdle. Lead pass on the money to Hannafin. He dumps it in from center. But it's been a roller coaster ride over the last 12 days in the Pacific for the Golden Knights. Their lead at one point was 9. Dorofeev's wrist shot gloved by Decord. Whitecloud pinching on Hayden. And Barbashev had it poked away, and Asamon on the move. Down the wing, Hannafin able to get a catch up to him as Asamon threw it on net. Shane Wright moves it in. They're working out to the point for Montour. And across to Evans. Burakovsky popping out high. His pass blocked. Like Stone may have taken something up high. Wright puts it off the outside of the pipe. Golden Knights have led the Pacific Division for 48 straight days and 141 days overall this year. trying to take one step closer to wrapping up their 4th division title. Driving wide, shot, missed the net. Mahura pinching down. Albaniers drops it off for Kakko. And a walk through Karlsson. Puck loose out high. Thrown on net. Save made within a post. Beniers with 2 looks.
Kind of a loose puck as this comes through. Karlsson has it, pokes it free, and then Holtz doesn't win the battle as Beniers gets it. He gets 2 shots. First the save, and then off the iron on the second one. Hey, that went off the stick of Korzak, up and off the crossbar.
And Everly swings it out. Stevenson taken away at the line. Smith on the move for the VGK, driving wide, off to Karlsson, score! William Karlsson from Riley Smith to make it 2-0 Golden Knights.
Watch McNabb, great stick, but Karlsson's there for support. That allows McNabb to gap up. Karlsson gets the puck. Smart little chip play to space, allows Smith to skate in. He finds Karlsson, and what a shot. He goes glove side over the left shoulder of the court, but all that because of good defensive play by McNabb and Karlsson. And Karlsson now goals and back.
Approaching 5 minutes to go in the middle period. Dorothea with a steal of the pass from Asamont. His pass, a hurdle, didn't connect. Mahura the other way. Chance for Hayden, a big save, Hill. Seattle. Adin Hill made sure it stayed that way. But good save on John Hayden right down the slot. McCann backhands it down wide of Hill. Everly racing in to get it. Schwartz and a feed it blocked by Whitecloud. Larson lets it rip, tap, and score. Jordan Everly jammed it in. He went in the net with it. And Jordan Everly has made it a 1-goal game late in the second.
Now Seattle's done this a lot, just airmail, and they're able to outskate the icing. Flying right on the goal line, but it's a nice play from the point. It gets blocked by Whitecloud out to the point, and then a little shot pass. Everly driving that far post. It goes off the post and out, and then I think it's just momentum as Everly and Hanifin go crashing to the area behind Hill. Well, it looks like McCann may have pushed it across, actually. That might be McCann's goal. Watch on the right side of your screen. You're going to see a stick come in, and it is. Looks like Jared McCann got that puck. So McCann will have his 20.
The Howden line will begin the third against the Stevenson line. Theodore backhands it in. Glove down by DeCord, leaves it for Dunn. The VGK way, great debut episode the other night. We repeated, as Ashley said, coming up real soon. Kolasar in the corner. And a feed it out in front. Wall with a chance, and he looked like he missed it wide to the right.
Watch Kolasar. He's going to throw from bank shot from the top angle. Comes right to Wall. And Wall with a shot. I don't think DeCord saw that.
Evans striking it down. Up the wall to Schwartz. And now Stevenson at center to Montour. Driving wide on Theodore. A little backhander off the outside of the net.
17 goals, and there's the stick. Theodore taking up the skate.
Well, Brett Howden with a chance. Riley Smith breaking. And a cut around Dunn. What a move and a save by DeCord.
Some great moves in on this play on Dunn. Pulls it around, kind of forced to the backhand left pad, saving it.
Golden Knights up by a goal. Everly down low. Fans as he tried to move it out in front. Montour trying to jam it in. McNabb drove across to make sure it stayed out.
Shift ended. Him and Karlsson at 2:07. Watch the play to the side of the net as the puck comes free, and it's McNabb diving back with his left hand as Montour trying to get to the puck. Watch the left hand of Braden McNabb. Montour finally going to give a chance. McNabb puts it up against the post to help keep that from across the line. This was a real gutsy effort here by the Golden Knights. That is how close. It went off the side of that, but McNabb doing a great job to help protect his goaltender.
To the boards. Barbashev golfs it, and that's it. The Golden Knights win. And they take one step closer to wrapping up the Pacific Division title.